Hi, welcome back to the table. This is Amy with Notes from Past Amy. I am doing an unboxing. This is from Reddit. It's my second pen from Reddit, actually. Got my first small maker pen last week, and this one is a Laban 325. Spoiler, it's not just that. I'm not sure how it's packaged. It said not in the original box. Sure enough, it says it's a Pelican, which I know that's not true, and then I think they've just got a little bit of packing material here at the back. Yeah, and it still has their address on it, so I'm not going to put that into frame. Well, this is what the Pelican box looks like. This is kind of cool. And there's my Laban. Isn't it beautiful? This particular color hadn't really caught my eye, particularly because I was looking at Colt pens, and Colt pens does not carry this color of the Laban 325. So, okay, good. I don't have any Pelican paperwork or anything, but they also don't carry this nib size. So here it is. Oh, I cannot wait to order the pink and the purple ones. I think I need the whole family. I thought about the ocean blue that Colt pen does carry, but it was definitely third of the three on my list. And when I saw this one come across Reddit, it was on Easter, and I was like, nope, I'm not buying it on Easter. I have other things I'm doing on Easter. It's Sunday. No, I'll let it go. I said, good luck with the sale. It's beautiful. And then I woke up thinking about this pen and went, I wonder if it's still there. And it was. No one else had commented or anything. And so I asked about how it wrote and everything, because the nib looks a little bit different from what I'm used to. Oh, did they leave ink in there? It looks like maybe they did, because I asked for a writing sample. This is very rounded. I used my, where'd it go? My Lamy. Oh, it's in my Lamy drawer. Duh. 1.5, which is right here, to kind of do a visual comparison. Brought this up on the phone, and then set this beside it. See how much more square this Lamy is compared to this very rounded altar tip on the Laban. This one has been professionally ground to a cursive italic by Mark Bacchus, and so they are different. They will probably give a different writing experience. They are very similarly sized. This one I think I paid $20 for the tourmaline. Some of the All Stars I have paid $25 for. This pen by itself is like $125, $127, I mean, you can get up to like $175 depending where you're getting it from, but it's over $100. And then the nib work is another $50, $40 for the grind, $10 for shipping. So this is my most expensive combination, I think. It was under $100. I'm still staying with that. It should have a converter. It should have the original converter. My son is about to interrupt us. If you heard that music, that's him practicing harp. Oh no, you can just see where he tested it, or she, I don't know who this was. So it probably will not write. Oh, we got a little residual ink in there. Ooh, it's very smooth. Just a second, bud. You're sounding good.
Hey, Mommy. So on Windstorm, I did the best time ever.
Good for you.
I know.
He's getting ready for his recital.
I kept going.
Yeah?
And I did not stop, like you did.
Good job, bud. Ooh, that's lovely. That's really, really nice. It feels smaller than my Lamy 1.5. Let me dip. Now you've heard my son and all my craziness. Today is nuts. Very, very busy, but super excited to have this come in. This is a lovely ink, too. Very good match. I wonder what it was. But I'm going to rinse that, flush it out, I think is the correct term in this pen world. And I really like K's, like M's, N. O's not bad. P, B, those are not my favorite. D's okay, I have to use it all the time for my son. S, I do a lot of different S's. That's what I did when that was part of my last name, which it's not anymore. Sometimes, most of the time, I pick something like that. Let's see here. E, O, A is nice. I need to do something different with my I. I don't love my I. But that's how I learned it, and I've never done anything different. Oh, L, I like L a lot. I never need V, but there's a V. W is fun. This ink just keeps going. It's really, really pretty. I'll have to ask him, them, she, whoever this was. It's just a username that I have. So I'll have to ask them what ink that was. And this is a fun box. Who knows if I'll ever have another Pelican box. So cool. I'm going to flush this and be back. We will compare 1.5 just stock. This is not Jinhao. Lamy and 1.5 cursive italic ground by Mark Bacchus when I get back. Okay, there we go. Pretty little converter with clear and interesting little plastic dome disc. I don't know what to call that there. But we got it flushed. Do a little bit of a size comparison. I always really appreciate that. Forgot to mention the nib that's on this one is the old style, so it's the more ornate, decorative, nib. They have gone to just the plain border, I think, with the writing in the center. There is no scroll work, so that's kind of sad, but this one does have the pretty nib, which I really enjoy. Let's look at, it's a 1.5, they're 1.5, so we can put something kind of fun in there. How about some terrific teal? Well, hello, son.
I'm done.
I know, good job.
So
This is what I use to hold my ink.
tablet mode?
I'll be done soon.
Okay. Okay. My breath smells like potatoes.
It does.
Yeah, it smells like breakfast potatoes.
I see. Breakfast potatoes, huh?
Yeah, you.
Mm. Yep. Mom has a bad sense of smell. You know that, right?
No.
Hmm.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do.
You have a good smell.
No, I didn't smell any of that. What am I going to write?
The
Quick Brown Fox. This feels like it's writing thinner than this one. No, you don't need to get closer, buddy. I get flowers up my nose and I still don't smell them. It feels hot.
Not for me.
This is lovely. It's like between a 1.1 and a 1.5 size. Quick Brown Fox jumps over Lazy Dog. This pen is a great size. Now I need to flush it again. Actually, I might just ink it with this. I forgot I put some shimmer in this terrific teal. And this little device is a mini stash and store. Whoops, that I had a couple of things hanging out in. It's basically a mini version of one of those, like makeup brush, I think is what they are, holders. And they don't have to have a specific brand. I've gotten them like just generically before, just a few dollars. And I find these work really well for holding the bottles, like the little vials. See, this is bigger. This is way bigger. And I'm sure it has to do something with the angle I hold the pens at, but I did that in cursive. But this is how I hold them, so yes, this definitely looks thicker. Let's grab the 1.1. I didn't realize it was going to be quite so drastic. 1.1 Lamy's. Oh, it's drying from yesterday. One second. Which drawer did I put it in? My drawers got mixed up. Ah, yeah. Usually the bottom two are my drying drawers, and for some reason, somehow, some way, the top and the bottom drawers got inserted as drying drawers, so they used me. Right, drying drawer, so it's clean. 1.1. You know, I never thought ink on the top of the nib would bother me. Totally bothers me. Drives me crazy. See? Doesn't it look more like that size? No, it's a little bit smaller, I guess. This completely annoys you. Just writing on top of everything else. I am so sorry. This looks a little thinner. Also looks like I got a little bit of that purpley color still left in there because it's writing a different color. Oops. Yeah, it's a little bit thicker than that, but it's definitely not the 1.5. I don't have anything to like officially measure it, but this teal is such a pretty color. I love this mix. I love a lot of my custom colors, actually. If anyone's interested, I can do a video on that. It's got sparkle in it. It is beautiful. I don't know if you can see the sparkle, but no sheen, just sparkle. And it looks really nice mixed with that other ink from yesterday. Well, whoops. Maybe I'll have to try that experiment next. Okay, so basically the conclusion is this is a very similar size to the Lamy. Look at that. Very, very similar. Almost the exact same length. Ooh, 5-inch test. I'm sure it's there. It is. It's past 5, so we're good. Very, very similar size. And how does it compare with my favorites? Well, let's see. I actually took a string yesterday and I measured around where I hold each of the pens. Not the smallest part of the grip section or the diameter of the body or whatever. I actually was like, okay, I hold this here. So I took a string and I wrapped it around right here. I didn't have this exact pen, but you know what I mean. And I cut it when they met. And then I laid them all together and made my little collection of strings. And I measured my collection of strings so that I could get like my ideal grip diameter. And I always hold the pen wherever it's 14. Oh, it's very, very similar to this LaBeouf pen, too. Very, very similar. You can tell what size and shape of pen I like. Oh, yeah, here's my son's latest Lego thing. But they were all 14. 14? No, 4.2 centimeters. Almost all exactly the same. Well, at least I'm consistent, right? Daniel, get my pink pens, please. This is very interesting. The more you know, right? The more you know. Thank you, bud. All right, so in my pink case, let's try this one, and this one. This one does have a smaller grip section. I went back and looked at the listing, and it says the pinch is a 10.8, which explains why I don't use it there, because that is too small. But I measured it where I actually grip it, which is right here, and that's right at 4.2. That one's very rolly because it doesn't have any kind of shape to it other than round, and there's no roll stop. This one's longer, I know that, because this is a 5.5. But I can't just buy Banus because I will go broke so fast. Same with this Mayora. That's why these two are my favorite, because they're 5.5 inches. But all of these, like, we get along okay, and there's so many similarities here. This one fits in nicely. It's my most rounded pen, but size-wise, it's very good. I use these for long writing sessions, and I use these... Well, I use them for long writing sessions too, let's face it. This one always has a purple in it. This one I've played around with. I tried a blue, that just felt boring. I tried deep magenta, but it was too bright to match this color here. So I mixed some colors together, made my own color. It matches great. It's beautiful. I don't ever plan on trying to match the silver part. This one I usually have some sort of turquoise teal color in. That works well. I like that. It's so much more interesting than a blue. This, again, I usually have a purple in this. I probably should have returned this. I didn't. Didn't even think of it until I'd already done a whole bunch to the nib. And the nib works a lot better now. But I think this would be fun to have a journal or grind on. If it weren't so expensive, I would have already sent it off probably. So I think I will go ahead and ink this one. Even though this one's already inked. That's okay. Whatever. It's fine. And this one is inked as well. It also has a purple in it, which is why I can't just buy purple pens, because everything would be inked in purple. Okay, now I need to wash this. I should have written this in a book. Oh well, I will do that real quickly before I wash them and have that for reference. But yeah, this was super fun. I hope you enjoyed. If you're curious about this pen, this is by River City Pen Co. It's an Amethyst Frost blank by Dupross. And this is a sterling silver roll stop. butterfly, obviously. So very, very pretty. And all of these have been under $100. This one was like 40. This one was close to 100. This one was 80. I paid right at 100 for the custom one, and then this was my Christmas pen. So for pretending I didn't buy it for myself, it doesn't count. Since I know I bought it for myself, it was over 100, but that's still 5 of the 6. And of course, if you want to save some money, start smaller. Just get one of these, and you can try all these different nib sizes in this body. And that would be your most affordable option. But let's face it, this is a lot more fun, right? I certainly think so. Okay, my son keeps hitting me with his tablet, so I better sign off. And I will talk to you again later, as always.
Video?
Thanks for watching. Bye.
Bye.